Yo, what's up everybody, how's it going? Today we're playing Dota 2, but 10 times Multicast, which was created by Motivated Chair. Kind of. Apparently he just stole the code from Dr. Teaspoon, but that's okay. We accept that. This mode is fairly straightforward. You can just multicast all of your stuff. Items and abilities. Although Hand of Midas doesn't work properly. That's why nobody buys it, just so you know. You can see the chances over there. There's no leveling. This is just straight away from the very beginning of the game. You just multicast stuff. And that lets us go absolutely crazy playing Dota. But if you want to go absolutely crazy building a website, then you should use today's sponsor, Squarespace. Squarespace is a fantastic service for building and running a website. Go check them out at the link down in the description. And now, let's get into the game. Friends, we picked the worst hero for this. Just truly a terrible decision. And here's why. I don't think this does anything if we multicast it. I'm not sure this will do anything if we multicast it. This is just kind of a mediocre nuke. However, we can now make massive serpent ward. And that's worth everything. That I will gladly do nothing this entire game. So long as every 2 minutes I can cast a massive serpent ward. And then I'm happy. I don't need more than that. Okay. That's the plan, by the way. That's the strategy. Hello. I'm just gonna fucking nuke you. Hey! It did something. Let's go. It's not a bad ability. Alright, we shackled and then we immediately continued to get fucked up. Disengage. Wait, this is another kill. This is another kill. Nice! Let's go. Almost 2 kills. Maybe we can get the second one? Oh. What was I saying? How foolish I was. Thinking that Shadow Shaman is anything but perfect. Anything but flawless. No. Shadow Shaman would never disappoint. I'm gonna get some mana regen while I'm walking into a lane. I'm not entirely sure which lane, but some lane. So it does get the multicast pop-up, which by the way, 4 times multicast can be anywhere from 4 to 10. There's no visual in the game for higher than 4. So that's just so you know. So we got the pop-up. But we're only channeling once. Now, there is a question there. Does it actually cast it 4 times? Right? Or not? I guess that's the question. It's not that complicated of one. Because if it casts it 4 times, then we might be able to benefit from our Aghanim's shard. Even if... Nice. I need mana. But yeah, even if it doesn't like do properly multicasted, I don't really know. I don't really know what I would expect. It's a channel. It's a channel. What else is it gonna do, really? Okay, I want to use my serpent wards. Oh, I might use them on Roshan. Like pushing a tower is nice and all, but does pushing a tower really do that much? No, I'm just gonna use it on Roshan. Roshan should be down here, right? Hello, buddy. Got him. Look at that. Now that's sick. That's sick. Get this. Quick side note. I don't know if I already said this. Dagon and E-Blade are banned. That's because you can multicast them and it does turn the entire game mode into just people Dagon E-Blading each other. And while that is kind of funny at first, after like 10 minutes of it, it becomes a little bit stale. So we decided as a community to ban Dagon E-Blade. Okay. Guess I'll level this. I am pretty close to death here, but I'm not dead. So I'm gonna stick around a little bit. That is so many duels. I had an Aegis, so you didn't get a duel then? Okay. Nice. Honestly, Shadow Shaman is pretty fantastic because of that innate, the foul play. I didn't even consider that, but that's so good. Actually makes a huge difference. Alright, I will pick up boots. Work on these. And nice heal. Let's go, Dazzle. Alright, E-Phalanx. No E-Blade, just E-Phalanx. But our cast ranges are short. It would be nice if they're a little longer. So we're getting a casual E-Phalanx. And now Aghanim Scepter, right? Now I can use this to push, but it feels a little bit overkill. I mean, I guess it does push. Like, the tower will die. Alright, fuck it. Let's just push the tower. I only got 2 anyways. Well, it's fine. We'll just take down the tower then. Pick up our Aghanim Scepter next. Very good. I got the Octarine Core right away so that we can cast this more often. Hey, that's what I'm here for. I want to cast that bad boy. Oh. Extra attack range. Sounds good to me. Pick up the Aghanim Scepter. Aghanim's Shard should become available soon. That's still a big question. Because if we get lucky, then we might still summon the wards. That would be cool. No guarantee though. I honestly don't expect it to work that way. But it would be sick. So I think Blink Dagger Refresher seems like the way to go. Alright, take down these guys. There's an Ancient Camp here. Just, you know, to buy some time. And this tower still alive. For the moment. Ooh. Nice. Alright, fuck it. We're taking it. We're taking the tower. I have decided. And whatever we take down, if we put our mind to it, it does not stand a chance. So we have our Aghanim's Shard now. Let's try it out. I did not see if that multicasted. So it might just not have multicast. Again, didn't. Maybe I didn't see it right earlier and it isn't possible to multicast it. Look, we have 40 seconds until we can do something again, so we might as well experiment with this. I think it might just not work. At this point, the odds are very much against that working. Yeah, looks like it's not possible. Alright. Got 15 seconds to kill everybody. How are you doing? 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Barracks time! I got one? I got one of them? I got a single one? Just kill me. Just put me out of my misery. That's quite disappointing, I have to say. At the very least, we now have our refresher. So, after we take down this tower, we just kill the Ancient. I think that's it. We just murder the Ancient. And then that's game over. Alright, you can do it. Dazzle is super sick, by the way. I don't know if you noticed it yet, but that hero's insane in this mode. Still think it's so weird what happened with Dazzle. They just turned him into Tinker. That's it. We used to have Tinker and Dazzle, and now we don't really have Tinker anymore, and we don't really have Dazzle anymore. Alright. You guys didn't take down the tower yet? Ah, I can't. Whew! I'm dead. Wow. Well, it gives my team more time to take down the tower. Hello, I'm Dr. Baumi. I'm glad to see you. I have some bad news for you, unfortunately. It says you have been diagnosed with YouTube-itis and the only cure is to leave a rating on the video. So I wish you good luck going forward, and I'll see you. Wait a second, wait, these here. Right, they move. Well, that makes it easier. That means I can actually just place a ward here, right? I can throw my wards in there. Assuming I don't get murdered by mines all over the place. That would be bad. Hey, Google character. How you doing? Oh my god. Alright, I'm gonna try to TP in. Odds are low, but we'll try. Oh, hey, it worked. I am silenced? How? What do they even have that silences? That... what? Rubik stole silence? Oh, that's painful. Well, I wasn't planning on that. Fuck. Thought I had the better TV. Alright, while we're running in. Yeah. Invis. Bunch of mines all over the place. Okay. Rubik is dead. Barracks are dead. These wards are just shredding the base. And now there's some very cruel ward-on-ward action. He stole it? Well, he's dead. He doesn't keep it while dead. So we're fine, like he didn't actually steal anything. Ooh, black hole, let's go. We need to kill this tower. Trying to bring it over to my... well, honestly, if it's just in the base, that would already be good. Oh, crap. Yeah, the missiles. Did she get dual victories for that? Something I'm very interested in. Like, I'm thinking that the duels might not be working properly or something. Because I feel like she should have gotten some earlier, but didn't. Alright, we'll go to the techies. Go invisible. Where's the tower? Here? Alright. We died, that's okay. Tower dead. I mean... that takes care of it. And now the ancient is exposed. I could just resurrect and take it down, to be honest. Seems fairly easy here. Just a refresher. Cast the massive serpent ward again. And that's it. I think we go for it. Look, this is what we're here to do, so we might as well do it. It's already over. It's already done. They're trying to fight it, but you can't. You can't fight the massive serpent ward. It's way too powerful. Alright, friends, that was pretty sick. Let's do a game 2. Before we go into game 2, let me tell you a little bit about today's sponsor, Squarespace. Squarespace is a fantastic service for building a website. You can do anything you need for your website on Squarespace. That includes finding a domain, hosting the domain, setting up the freaking website itself, putting together a store, managing sales, anything you need. It's all in one place. That's really one of the fantastic things about Squarespace. You don't have a million different things you need to manage. It's all really simple. There's a bunch of these templates available that you can just easily check out. You go through either this little guide thing here, but I'm not going to go through it because I already know where I'm trying to go because I've used Squarespace many times before. It is genuinely a fantastic service. And you can see here, you can just like check out, hey, what does this look like? Maybe some different colors. Or maybe we check it out on mobile. Everything has a mobile version, of course. Now, you don't have to use the templates. You can start from scratch if you want. It's totally up to you. That's the nice thing about it too, right? It doesn't just give you options, but it also makes sure that it doesn't take any away. And I think that's really important. So if you want to just go in there and write some code, you can. You don't have to, but you could. Anyways, go check out Squarespace at the link down in the description. Thank you very much to Squarespace for sponsoring this video. If you go check out the link, you can get some discount, 10% discount, squarespace.com/Baumi. And now, let's get back to the game. Friends, I got myself a Sky Wrath Mage. We are not going to need tangos. We are not gonna need those. But yeah, I thought Sky Wrath Mage would be pretty cool. We have some long-range stuff, which is very useful, like even global eventually. With Aghanim Scepter, we can cast it multiple times. And then, of course, Arcane Bolt is just a great ability to cast multiple times. So is Mystic Flare, we can silence. I don't know, it just seemed okay. I will start out with Concussive Shot, though, because that way I don't have to get close to people, which seems actually pretty important. Because, you know, people are scary, I guess. Yeah, that's the core takeaway. People are scary, and I don't want to get one shot. Oh, Kettison was... No, that's not a Mocha. We have a Mocha. That's an Omni-9. Alright, clap that in here. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna assume that this guy is dead. Ah. Ooh, nice. Not quite. So I was a bit scared to pick Invoker. Does it work? Can you individually cast Exhort?
The battle begins.
I'm waiting.
That may well be.
I think so. No, you did multicast. Ah, you multicasted. Yeah, that's what I was worried about. That's why I didn't want to pick him. Because Invoker just kind of has the problem of needing to cast spells, right? Sorry. Oh, it's not enough! You just spam until you get it. I mean, that's gotta be the only solution. I'm just gonna get an Aghanim Scepter quickly. I want to cast my stuff multiple times. Pugna? Okay, I think I can live one of these. It wasn't enough damage to kill though. Unfortunate. Yeah, Pugna is very oppressive here. So it's gonna be difficult for us to really actually do much with the Pugna hanging around. But we'll try. That's all we can really do. Level this up. I do need mana. Oh, Arcane Boots should be super sick, right? Just some casual Arcane Boots. Need a little bit more money. Yeah, there's very little I think we can do about the Pugna right now.
Your top tower has fallen.
He's just a bit too scary. Okay. Nice. We can multicast it. That means we shouldn't have too many mana problems. I mean, still a little bit just because Scarif Mage uses a lot of mana. But for the moment, that should be fine. Okay, back to building Aghanim Scepter. There's the Pugna. Is that enough? I guess we'll find out. Yes. Very good. There is an OD. Can we kill him? I guess we're about to find out. I think so. Ah, not quite. But we got him now. You gotta be careful, my friend. You can't just come into a lane like that. Alright, silence. Death. A triple kill. How did that come about? I'm gonna get some extra cast range first. I think having enough range is crucially important here. So let's make sure that that is taken care of. And then we can work on our next items. Probably Octarine Core. I mean, just cast more spells, right? Got him. Nice. Mana. We will get less cooldown here. Even though I don't think it's actually that important, but might as well. There's no reason not to. And then we're working on that Octarine. Man, what's this? Damn, the Mystic Flare multicast. That just does infinity damage right there. Okay, so we've got the Octarine now as well. I mean, mana is gonna be fine now. I'm thinking we might actually want to go for more utility, survivability. I'm not sure if survivability is actually possible, so maybe utility instead. Oh, I think that still gets a kill. Yeah. Sunstrikes? Oh, close. Very close. Upgrade arcane boots? Why? You know, like when you say something like that in chat, I understand that you're just trying to help, but it doesn't really help. Sorry, like I don't know how else to put it. Because you're just telling me, hey, do this thing. And I'm over here, I'm like, well, to me it seems a little bit pointless. Because I'm not keeping arcane boots. I'm gonna turn these into TP boots. And honestly, I think arcane boots are not really gonna be like... Or like Guardian Grease wouldn't be particularly useful. Because it's not like you can tank, you die anyways. So since we die anyways, even if we have them, I don't really see the point. Whew. Global concussive shot. And you can't heal yourself repeatedly. Unfortunately, it doesn't work that way. That would be pretty cool, but you can't. I'm not saying that you're wrong. Maybe it is the right choice. But this is always what's very important, right? Like if you're trying to give people some unrequested assistance, you do need to actually include why you think your argument is better, right? Like why you think your strategy is superior. Because if you don't tell me that, then I won't know. And if I don't know, I probably won't do it. Hello. There's somebody up there, isn't he? Hey, would you like some of my little concussive shots here? Ah, don't worry, there are more coming. I am still stunned. Oh my god, that is brutal. The way these layer. If I cast my ultimate, I'm dead. I'm just gonna do it. With the OD coming in, I think that's fine. Just trade our lives. Is Wind Waker helpful? Probably. It's just some movement.
The enemy's bottom tower has fallen.
But I think something that's actually really important in terms of like giving advice, and this may seem a little bit unintuitive if you're somebody like me. This was definitely something I had to learn. And I learned it kind of the hard way by people doing it to me. But if it comes to advice, you kind of need to give advice while having consent for that. That may seem like a strong word, and I guess it probably is. But if you're giving advice that hasn't been requested, you're actually not really giving advice, you're just imposing your opinion. And that's like slightly different, right? There's like a bit of a difference there in terms of like how it's received. Because if I come to you and say, hey, I have this problem, can you help me? Then absolutely tell me your opinion, right? It's been requested. But if I am just over here doing my thing and then you show up behind me and you're like, hey, you should be doing this, really, then what that is, at the end of the day, is just you telling me that you know better than me. And you might know better than me. That might be true. But it still isn't something that I'm at that point open to accepting. Right? And I think that's just like a really important way of like thinking about this kind of stuff, where I often have people in the YouTube comments, right, telling me do this, do that. And I'm just kind of like, whatever. Right? I have moved past it. But I also know that there are a lot of other, you know, content creators that are really bothered by it. Oh man, I'm so dead. So unbelievably giga dead. Nice though. Queen of Pain is very silly, isn't it? I like it though. Just yelling. It's a beautiful light show. So I understand that if it comes to like watching a YouTube video or watching a stream, that sometimes you see and you're like, damn, he's just buying the wrong thing right now. He's just doing the wrong play. And I know this for sure. And let's just assume you're correct, right? Like, let's just assume that, yes, you are correct. I am doing the wrong thing. And yes, you do know better than me. In that scenario, what's really crucially important is that you need to include reasoning. Because if you just tell me, Baumi, do this, okay, that doesn't tell me anything. I haven't learned anything from that. What you need to do is you need to tell me, Baumi, do this because. Always include the because. Because if you don't include the because, then you kind of put yourself in this really advantageous position, which is actually kind of unfair in a little bit of a way. It seemed like a bit of a funny word to use maybe, but here's the thing, right? Like when I buy an item, I'm putting myself out there. If I make the wrong choice, then you see it. But if you just tell me, Baumi, buy this item, and then you don't give me an argument for it, you're actually not making a commitment. Because your argument could be shit, right? Like, it could be bad. You could just be wrong. Your item idea might be worse than mine. But because you're not giving the reasoning for it, you're not exposing yourself to that possibility because the reasoning for it is unknown. So you could have the ultimate giga brain idea, or it could be just an absolute dumbass thought. And I always give my reasoning when I buy something, alright? And I'm not saying that my reasoning is always perfect, it's very much not. But at least I give it, at least I put myself out there. Does that kind of make sense? At the end of the day, I'm not trying to tell you that this, you know, that you can't tell me, hey, Baumi, like, maybe this is better. That's fine. But if you do, please make sure that you're actually telling me why you think that. Because otherwise, I don't know. And if I don't know, I can't really follow your line of reasoning. Oh, that's an ally. Nice. The Queen of Pain is going nuts. It's the silence, right? That makes all the difference. I think you should buy a Lotus Orb so you can reflect the enemy magics and kill them in return. Ah, see, now you've kind of done something that I think is also a bit of a trap. When you're explaining something to me, don't explain what it does. That's not explaining anything. This is something that people do pretty frequently as well. Where I'm just like, they say, hey, Baumi, buy a heart. And I'm like, okay, why? And then you say, well, it gives you 40 strength. And I'm like, okay, well, I'm aware of that. Like, I know what it does. Right? Like, I know what it does. I think you should get a divine because it would be funny. See, that's a real point. You're joking.
Your bottom tower is under attack.
You're joking, but that's actually a real argument.
Dire's structures are fortified.
Then what should I say? Whatever I say, you argue with. No. You're like, if you... So I think actually the second half of your sentence is perfectly fine. Right? Where it's just like, return spells. So you can, like, enemies are casting a lot of spells, makes sense to return them. That's fine. Like, you just need to go more into that direction. It's okay, you don't have to listen to me. Maybe I'm wrong too. I'm just telling you how this always looks to me. The experience that I have with this kind of stuff. They kill anything? No. I'm having a bit of a hard time now.
What is this?
I like what J2 Tobing did there. It's just kind of like... Oh, that's funny.
Is under attack.
Man, the silence is a problem. Can I do anything here? These just prevent me from going in. Alright. Wait, where did he go? Hey, we got him. Wait, I have a killing spree? Oh, I got some kills. Nice. Let's go. I mean, overall, I'm actually doing quite well.
Very well then.
Think you should make a form of how to talk to Baumi. You know, like, I am not being, like, okay, so I'm trying, funnily enough, I am kind of giving unsolicited advice right now, right? But I am just kind of trying to tell you how you can actually communicate these kinds of ideas. That's the one thing I kind of know a little bit about, right? Like, I'm actually pretty good at just communicating. Because it's something I do a lot. And it's quite difficult, to be honest. Proper communication. So there's a bunch of divine rapiers here. There's a bunch of these things, so I can't cast anything. No, you got me. I think I will buy back here. I should not have bought back there. Ooh. Void Spirit is crazy. Yeah, I think they might have us. I think that might be it. I mean, overall, we did pretty well. We got 22 kills. But it seems that, like, having an inbuilt disable is a very important thing. Psh, hey, Baumi, just farm for Book of the Dead, which is a tier 5 neutral item dropped by neutral creeps. It can be acquired for a tier 5 token, automatically placed in the Animal Courier Radiant Minimap Icon Courier's backpack slot. You little wiener. You think I can't tell what you did? You think I don't know what it looks like when you copy paste like a bit of text out of the Dota wiki? I know exactly what that looks like, because they've got alternative text for all of their little images. So if you copy paste a part of the wiki, then it will just automatically include the alternative text, which is very annoying. Oh, am I dead? Maybe. I don't know. Who knows, really? What even is death? I'm gonna sit in the base and just throw this shit. Concussive shot people. That's gotta be the strategy. Are you even gaming if you aren't giving people a concussion? This is gonna take a while, isn't it? Oh. You don't even have any time to respond to it. I tried to use myself, but it's just so quick. Oh, wow. You got us. Damn, Void Spirit goes hard. Oh, the poor Faceless Void. Ah, that's so sad. Admittedly, why would you pick Faceless Void in this? That does not seem like a great choice. Anyways, thank you very much for watching the video and listening to my ramblings. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to give the video a thumbs up. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Goodbye.